Welcome to your daily dose of hope. I'm Phyllis Nichols, and I'm glad you're here. I'm a business owner, and I am really on the sales and marketing side of my business. And we have an operations side. And I was looking at some operation information the other day, and they started talking about feedback loops, which got me thinking, of course, what would a hope feedback loop be like? Right? We know that hope isn't just a feeling. We know that it has an energy that can kind of multiply through the choices we make and the actions we take. I was trying to figure out how hope can create positive feedback loops, right? Where we can intentionally cultivate hope, where it grows and kind of the feedback loop I've been learning about in the operations world. I kind of thought about it like this. A positive feedback hope loop could be just a hopeful action that creates a positive outcome that kind of reinforces good things, which makes us want to do more good things, right? It's a cycle that builds on the last part and creates a momentum of its own. I think starting a feedback loop doesn't have to be a hard thing. It could be something really simple, like just texting a friend and letting them know you're thinking about them, or sending a thank you note, or showing appreciation for someone that's done a really good job or somebody that's gone out of their way to be helpful to you. Sharing that kind of gratitude and appreciation, if it becomes a shared practice for you, it really impacts and lifts everybody who's involved and is likely to encourage other people on the receiving end of that to do the same sort of thing. That's a great sort of feedback loop. Another feedback loop is a listening loop. I don't know that I'm always the best listener, something I want to do better at, but because we know that when we listen to somebody's story without rushing in to try and fix it or solve it or judge it, people can really feel heard and they can become better listeners themselves. We know that this really is powerful when people can just really express themselves in a way without fear of judgment. I think that would be a cool loop to be able to do. The last part I would say is just documenting and sharing success stories when we share, just like this podcast, right? When we talk about positive things, when we talk about things that have been encouraging to us, I think, first of all, it helps the people that we're sharing it with, but I think it also encourages other people and lets them know it's okay for them to do the same thing as well. What hopeful action could you take that could inspire somebody else to take their own action? What small experiment are you willing to try? We know, each step forward creates its own momentum. So I'd love to hear what kind of hope feedback loop you might want to put out into the world. Until then, have a great day and an even better tomorrow. This podcast is part of the Sound Advice FM network. Sound Advice FM, women's voices amplified.